Hello vinyl community, Jonas here. Back to do a recent vinyl find. It's been a while since I did a video, but I haven't bought that much. So playing in the background is Goddag Goddag. And why am I playing Goddag Goddag? One, because it's a really good record. And two, because I got it signed. I went to a concert with Jonas because Goddag Goddag is from 1969. It's a children's record, but playing on it is made in Sweden. One of the best prog bands, prog jazz bands in the late 60s, early 70s. Really good. And he did a child's record in 1969. That's so damn cool. So he went to Halmstad, where I live, and he did a children's concert. Acoustic guitar, two jazz musicians playing stand-up bass and drums, and they did an awesome job. Me and two buddies went to the concert, and we were there alone with just this old kids and their parents. So maybe 30 persons in the entire venue, 1 hour concert, awesome. So afterwards I went to him and he signed my records. I brought 3, and of course I brought Goddag Goddag. So there's the man in 1969, Georg Wadenius, played with Blood, Sweat and Tears and was a studio musician at Saturday Night Live, I think, for 5 years. Guitarist, really good. But I also got him to sign my copy of Solar Plexus. It's hard to see here now, but yeah, there it is in red pen, like this. Excuse the glare there. Monster record, Ask Big Star 1000. And Rob, here it is. I think we talked about this record. Made in Sweden, made in England. Such a fantastic record. And there, in black pen, Joja signed. And there's the ticket for the concert. $6 to see the show. See a living legend standing, playing children's songs from this record. Okay, the first one I'm going to show is this Isaac Hayes live at the Sahara Tahoe. I'm not a huge Isaac Hayes fan. I got this, I won a concert of Lazarus. I got this from Dwayne a year ago maybe, but I haven't listened to it until now. Because I'm not a huge fan of live records and not of Isaac Hayes, but this was kind of good. It's cool because it has a pop-up window here. And the good tunes on here is Light My Fire, the cover of Light My Fire. Theme from Shaft is awesome, of course, and Ain't No Sunshine and Feeling Alright. Those two covers are also really good. 2 LP set. Thank you so much, Lazarus. And I miss you. We all do. I bet. Okay, this one. I don't know what to say about this one because... yeah, this is what's wrong with Swedish music today. Do you remember this record? This is the Belinda record. Made in late 60s maybe, early 70s. Made up of pornographic lyrics. But awesome musicians, prog musicians playing on this one. So if you stripped out the singers on this one and only had the music, it would be an awesome record. But now it ain't. You can't listen to the fucking record. Now in the mid 70s or maybe late 70s, they did a similar thing. And that's this one, Folklore. Bengt Send and Finn Zetterholm. Our most ugliest songs. Or, yeah, old songs, Some of these lyrics are from the 17th century, so we have a long history of porn in Sweden. And look at those guys. Just let me give you some examples of the titles here. Okay, the first one. In the middle of my pussy, there ain't no hair growing. Next one. It feels good to take a shit. And there's like 30 songs about that one. Now, why do I have this in my collection? Just because the same thing about this one as the Belinda record. You have a record with awesome musicians, Swedish musicians playing on this one. Bengt Dahlén, the guitarist for Fläsket Brinner, is playing on this one. And some of the tracks he's playing are really good. Does some solo stuff, funky, awesome, You have Björn Jason Lind playing on this one. You have Kisa Magnusson singing on it. And you have a bunch of jazz musicians, old ones, that played with Jan Johansson, the famous Swedish pianist. So, really good musicians on a lousy fucking record because of the lyrics. So, cool one to have. That's why I'm keeping it. And I didn't pay a cent for that record. I wouldn't pay a cent for that record because it's not good. It's cool to have in a collection, but I got it for free, so that's, why. Okay, I did a trade with a buddy of mine, and I ended up with these records. John Scofield, Steve Swallow, and Adam Nussbaum. Shinola. This is from 1981 on Enya Records. Distributed by Bellaphone. So that's kind of cool. I don't know if you can see that. There's the Bellaphone label. You can see that. The message of Books and Dreams. Was released on Bellaphone Records. Looks like this. And I also traded for this one. John Scofield with Rough House. John Scofield Quartet. There's the man over there, 1978. Yeah, really good guitarist. I haven't played this one because I need to clean it, but this one I played, it's good. It's really good. I like his guitar playing. It's gonna be fun to listen to the other one because I know so little about John Scofield. So if you know anything, please give me comments, because I took these two because of the VC. I've heard about John Scofield, but I don't know from where or when or from who. And Steve Swallow. People have been talking about Steve Swallow. Last one I traded with him for that record was MOSE ALLISON Western Man. I thought the cover looked really cool, so that's why I took it. And Billy Cobham is playing drums on this one from 1971. Jazz, you know, like soft jazz. I don't know how to describe this. It's not really that good, in my opinion. And Billy Cobham is not doing a great job on this one. I can't say that he surprised me or kept my interest going, you know. One that did was MOSE ALLISON on the electric piano. He plays really good, so some parts of this was really good, and that's why I'm keeping it. But kind of cool cover, okay record. Okay, I traded one copy that I had with Nevermind the Bollocks with Sex Pistols for this one. I needed this one in my collection, and I had 3 copies of that one. So I traded it. He wanted to sell that one, but I needed this record. Here we have Shades of Deep Purple. Their first record, I think, from 1968. Without Ian Gillan, you had Rod Evans on this one. Awesome record. Rock with a touch of psych, maybe. Kind of a cool label, I think. The label feels like a little bit like a promo, but I don't think it is. I think this is a early 70s record. This is in mint condition. Only fun or not so fun thing about this record is that side B on this sounds warped. Side A is fine, but side B sounds warped. I don't know if that's like an effect that they're using. Please comment if you know, but Help, the cover they do of Help sounds warped. So, I don't know. But first side is awesome. You have Hush, I'm So Glad, and Help on this one as covers, and they do awesome covers of that. I'm so happy I have this record. So one I needed in my Purple collection. I'm not a super huge fan of Deep Purple really, but I like the early stuff, like the first 3 records maybe. And In Rock is good, you know, but I've heard it so many times, and yeah, Machine Head and stuff like that. So yeah. Okay, so now we kick into the new stuff. Okay, no one of you will know about this artist. I don't even think that the Swedish viewers will know about this artist. But it's a shame because he's really, I hope you can see this, but this record is by ERIK ENOCKSSON, and this is called Apan. This is a soundtrack to, or inspired by, the film Apan that Jesper Grönslant did a couple of years ago. And ERIK ENOCKSSON is a soundtrack maker, musician. He's done some solo stuff, I think, but yeah, soundtracks. And he had his breakthrough with the film Farväl. Here it is, Farväl Falkenberg, Goodbye Falkenberg. And the soundtrack looks like this. That's kind of rare nowadays. Yeah, really good movie, and the soundtrack is just awesome. It's epic on that one. If I should describe this music, it's like ambient, in the same vein as Tangerine Dream, but more doomy. Really like, yeah, there's no future if you listen to this. There's no future. Your time on Earth is at its end when you listen to this. Awesome. I love that kind of music. The only thing you get is this, printed in the sleeve, transparent vinyl. and the knowing of that you have one of 275 copies, and I think I have number 64, because there's a download code on here and it has a specific number. I don't know. I think that's the number of the record. Check this out, ERIK ENOCKSSON. If you like ambient music and sound, epic building up soundtracks, this is the music for you. Next one, I won't say too much about more. The only thing I'll say is that Anders did a review of this record, and check that out to know. It's 5-6 minutes long. He tells you everything about this record. I'll show that I bought it. Time is a Mountain, one of the best records I've heard this year. It's so damn good. If you like proggy, electronic jazz, modern jazz, this is a record for you. There's the label over there. Comes with a download code, and it's limited to 300 copies, so get one while you can. This will sell out and you will feel bad when it does. I think there's 2 persons on this. That's in Fire Orchestra, and the guy who recorded this, Janne Hansson, has done a lot of classic stuff in Swedish music history, like Bitch Milk. He recorded Bitch Milk, and he's done Jukka Tollonen and Anekdoten, so he knows his prog. He knows his shit. Time is a Mountain, 300 copies, get it. Fire Orchestra. Playing the second side. Okay, one more that Anders recommended, and he just had to begin telling me about this record, or us about this record, and I jumped on right away. It's just The Reason Why, Volume 1 by Goran Kajfesh, Subtropic Orchestra. The Reason Why, Volume 1, embossed letters, gatefold, awesome gatefold, and limited to 500 copies. Get one now. No, but seriously, this is an awesome record. This is a jazz fusion record all the way through, and based on covers. They do a lot of prog and krautrock covers on here. Soft Machine, Bo Hansson, Cluster, and some Turkish psych covers that is really, really, really good. Really, really, really. Okay, I'm reading here now. I have a small note. Goran Kajfesh has played on Cardigans Records, Eagle Eye Cherry, Kent, Lars Winnerbäck, and Robin. So for you hipsters out there, this man has played on pop also. Prog, jazz fusion fans, crowd fans, this is awesome. Get it. Yay, 2 more to go. I didn't buy much. I didn't contribute to the whole record store day. Not because I didn't want to, because I have 2 hours to drive to a record store day store. But I ordered two things online and I got them, so kind of happy. I've wanted this for a while, the original of this, because it wasn't reissued until now, and I was super glad when it was. I collect Schaffer, and this is one of Schaffer's, Jan Schaffer's first records, Opus III and Friends. 3 people playing on this one. Jan Schaffer, Ola Brunket, and Björn Stolt on bass. With a lot of friends on this, like Björn Gison Lind and some singers like Björn Skifs and Thomas Ledin, I think. This is from 1970. Limited to 1,000 copies. I have number 242. And this is more of a rock record than a prog record. If you like Baltic, maybe something like that, with singers. The prog stuff, more rockier, but with singers. This is something for you. And Jan Schaffer, when he solos his guitar, he does a great job. Kind of glad for that they reissued it. Bold of them to do that, because it's an obscure record. Okay, so the next one is also the next one that they did, the prog stuff that they did on Record Store Day. I was so glad that they reissued this, because this goes for a lot of money if you want the original. I still want the original, but I can't pay that money that it costs. It's called Saga. I know that Sarah showed this. Saga. Symphonic prog in the same vein as Jess and Genesis. 1,000 copies. I have number 659. The initiative of this is November. If you know November, they dropped out, of 3 records. And this guy, Christer Stålbrandt, on bass, he took some people and made Saga. I think that's the story behind it, anyways. So it sounds like November with the Swedish lyrics and all that, stuff. but it's more prog. You get more prog, you get more symphonic prog. So here's November. Pang, pang. At times this is awesome, this is really good, but at times it falls a little bit. It's a little bit like that. But yeah, super glad I have it. And, you know, look at the cover. It's an awesome cover. Okay, I think that's it. Hope this is not too long. I'm trying to edit this. Order some stuff. Hope it comes here, but I'm not gonna do a video until like 2 weeks or something like that. I need a stack to do a video, you know. So yeah, leave comments. I love the comments. Everyone loves the comments, you know. And yeah, see you around. Bye.